Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Everything's sharp. I'm Tim. We got two things we're going to go over today, and today's been a rough day, guys. Started out, we are building lofts in a 40 by 60 metal building. We had to take the lumber up to the job today, so hooked a 16-foot trailer up at 5:30 this morning. Got the first load on it and realized that the lug nuts had stripped. So I pulled that 27 miles, turned in the guy's driveway. The wheel stripped off. Unloaded that. Went back, got my other 16-foot trailer, loaded another load. It's just been moving 6x6 by 16s all day, 2x10s. It's been a rough day, so I'm kind of tired, but wanted to get some content out, bring some new knives to you guys. And first off, Spartan Knives. These guys responded quickly. The Palace we had that the button lock failure failed on, they sent me a hat today. The knife got lost in transit, so they didn't even get the knife back, but they sent 2024 catalog and the new Palace folding knife. These guys are excellent. Their customer service was great, responded fast, didn't have a problem with it. Sent me a packing slip. I sent out a new knife. The Palace, this is Stonewash, this is CPM MagnaCut. Their MagnaCut's heat treated 62 to 63, guys. Black and Stonewash. For September 24, deployed by, looks like Kim Kessler, Spartan Blades. I'm glad I got this knife back. I'm glad they stood true to their word. Sent a new knife. So we'll take a look at it real quick. I really like this knife, man. The size is great. Makes a ting when it deploys. Like the size of this knife. So we have aluminum flat scaled handles. This is an open construction. We have standoffs here in the back. We have a sort of deep carry pocket clip with the arrow on it. Titanium pocket clip. Pretty sure it's titanium hardware. No, it's not titanium hardware. And it is a button lock. Thumb studs. Very smooth. The button very smooth. So we have aluminum that has been machined. All the edges have been knocked down and chamfered. We have some jimping on the back of here, jimping on the front that kind of locks you in the saber grip. We have a drop point blade of MagnaCut steel. We have the USA on the front of it and the Spartan symbol there. The back of the blade is sterile. Kind of thin down behind the edge. We'll test it here in a minute. We got some jimping on the back of the blade that is effective but choked up. That harpoon right there, your thumb lands, you're locked in money. Reverse grip feels good. The tip is kind of high, so you're going to be up on your drag cuts. It doesn't have a crown spine, but even the edge of the back of the spine has been knocked down. Probably not good for using a fire starter. We have two swedges on each side of the blade that come down to give that tip some strength. Pretty good size tip on it for puncturing. And you can feel it as it goes up. That belly gets a little bit thicker. Looks like we got T8 hardware. We got T6 and T8. Button lock. Let's check the edge on it. Let me see if I got a piece of paper, guys. I never got the paper out. Never, ever got the paper out for you guys. Hope everyone's having a good day. We're getting close to that 500 subscriber mark, guys. We are going to be giving away the buck. This thing's a beast, man. The first one I had was that me? What in the world? Oh, it's got a rip in the paper right there. It's not the knife. What is going on? It's kind of dull back there at the back. There it is. It's not the knife, I promise you guys. It was me. It's got a good sharp edge on it. If you guys want to see more on this knife, there is a video on it. The button lock did fail. We're going to try it again. This one stood the test, guys. Good job, Spartan. But I highly recommend, well, Spartan makes an excellent knife. Their customer service is excellent. You guys check out the video on the Spartan Palace. 62 to 63 on the MagnaCut. Very awesome knife. There's a video on it. Just wanted to say thank you, Spartan, for taking care of the problem, the defect the other knife had, and let you guys know that Spartan is an alright company, USA made. I'd say medium to light use on this knife. And this next one I'm super excited about. We'll lay this one back out of here so you can still see it. Next one I'm super excited about. Benchmade unboxing knife there, guys. This one I'm super excited about. Couldn't wait to get home and open it up. This is from Blade HQ. It is a Blade HQ exclusive. We got an Artisan cutlery. And man, this knife, you know how us knife collectors, we go back and forth about if we want it, if we need it. This is the Revell sand polished MagnaCut blade sandblasted titanium. So you go back and forth, you want it, you need it, you know, is there something else you need more? And this designer, I had to have it. I kept looking at it, and decided, broke down and bought it. So Artisan comes in a really nice zip pouch. Has crushed velvet on the inside, canvas on the outside. You got the Artisan cutlery warranty, a cleaning cloth, and this canvas. This bag is what I take on trips with me, or a bag similar to it, because you can put 2 knives in it. 2 knives in it, put it in your check bag, roll out, get to your spot, take out what you need, and you're good to go. So this is the Revell. First time holding it, first time impressions of it, first time impressions of it, and I seen it. It's a bigger knife, but I don't think it's too big for what I like to carry. And man, this thing is sick. This knife is sick, guys. It is super thin. Artisan is stepping their game up. I want to get one more knife out. Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are. So this is a Ray Laconico design. We have contoured titanium scales. This is an open construction again. We have a hidden lanyard post back here in the back. We have some, I'm going to call it machining on the handles there. All the edges have been chamfered. This knife is super thin. I didn't know it was this thin. The blade come right down Main Street, centered. We have a deep carry titanium pocket clip. This is a liner lock with a steel lock bar insert. Is it a front flipper? It's not a front flipper. Look at that. This is a nice knife, guys. Man, this thing is sweet. Shoo. might be the nicest knife that Artisan has made. So, contoured titanium scales. Looks like we have T8 all the way around for the hardware. We have a blind screwed pocket clip, contoured scales. We got that sand wash polished S90V blade. I don't know where it says S90V at on it. Let's see. Oh, there we are. No, this is CPM MagnaCut 08 85-200 made 1867G Laconico. Sand polish. It's not real highly reflective. I guess it is kinda. Yeah, I guess it is. Have a drop point blade. And man, this thing just feels really good in hand. Big flat grind. Good access to the lock bar. I'd like to see some machining or something there on the lock bar. It's kind of sharp, not uncomfortable at all, just kind of sharp. And man, you got a big blade. Got a big blade of MagnaCut there, guys. We're gonna check the edge on it. We're gonna wait, do some size comparisons, and we're gonna wrap it up. So we got drop point blade. It's kind of like a clip point drop point blade. Full flat grind up to 2 swedges to a flat. Yeah, this thing is a razor, guys. All the way out to the tip is still cut. Yeah, this thing's a beam. Really thin behind the edge. This may be my favorite knife from Artisan Cutlery. Sorry guys, I'm lost for words because this is a nice knife. So, as I was saying, contoured titanium scales, machined, I'm going to call that like a fidget spinner pattern. T8 hardware all the way around. We have a blind screwed pocket clip. We do have a back spacer that has Artisan Cutlery right there. I like to see that there instead of all over the blade. This is a liner lock. I'd like to see a relief cut on the inside because that pocket clip hits right where that relief cut is. That may be a problem. I don't know yet. One means of deployment is the window. Reverse flick is good. Thumb flick is good. Then you got a wide, broad blade of CPM MagnaCut. Yeah, man, I like this knife. And I tell you, one of the reasons why I like it is the thinness of it. The thinness of it is right on point. This is the Cold Steel FM1. The thinness of this knife, it's thicker than the Cold Steel, so it is thicker than that. Let's try it against the Benchmade bug out. Let's go ahead and do carry profile. So we got the Cold Steel FM1. It is thicker than the Cold Steel, but right on par with it. If it wasn't contoured, it may be, if these scales were flat, it would be probably as thin as the FM1. We got the Benchmade bug out. The Benchmade bug out is actually thicker in the smallest part of the Revell. We know that the drop bear is going to be thicker. Drop bear is the same thickness at the contoured part of the Revell. Size comparisons. We got Benchmade bug out. Bug out's a shorter knife. Let's put the drop bear out there. Drop bear is going to be a shorter knife. FM1's probably going to be right on par with it. FM1's about the same size. Cutting gauge on this Revell, you're right at 3 1/4. Overall, you're right at 8. The handle is 4 1/2. Weight on this guy. If you're not subscribed, guys, please scroll down, subscribe to the channel, and hit the like button while you're down there. That's how it gets the algorithm to pick it up and kick it out there. 3.75. I tell you guys, I really like this knife. Just first impressions, handling it for the 4 or 5 minutes I've handled it, this is a winner. So saber grip, you don't have a sharpening choil or a finger plunge grind there to rest your finger on, but you do have that shelf to get behind the blade for push cuts. That tip isn't really high for your drag cuts. You do have some belly if you want to do push cuts, and it's pretty thin behind the edge. The blade stock thickness isn't much thicker than the Benchmade bug out. Not much thicker at all. So this is going to be a slicer. The blade is MagnaCut. We have the Artisan Cutlery on the front. We have the number. This is a limited run. We have CPM MagnaCut. We have Laconico right there on the blade. It is a flat grind up to a flat for the finger hole. Then you have 2 swedges down to the point to give that points, the tip, some strength. It is an acute tip on it. And this is just a beautiful knife, guys. Ray Laconico. This is one of my favorite designs by his right here. This is the Centauri. Right about the same size. Pretty simple lines. I really like this knife here. I wish it was more than a front flipper, but oh well. Sharpening choil and plunge grind. It's got a shadow plunge. It comes down to about right there, so you got a couple good sharpenings on this. This knife I really like, guys. I can't stress to you enough how much I like this knife. If you're looking for a full-size knife that's slicey, light, thin in hand, good jimping, good access to the lock bar, this is it. This is it. Only 200 of these made. I'm Tim. This is Everything Sharp. This is the Artisan Cutlery Revell. Oh, the pocket clip. My bad, guys. Brain ain't thinking. Let's see how that pocket clip's going to come in effect. So deep carry, that's how much is going to be seen. It kind of grabbed. It pulled the thread out there. Let's try this one. Let's try it in my shorts pocket. See if we can have any problems. No, it's in and out. It's grabs, but it's got a little click when it comes out. Artisan Cutlery Revell. Stay safe, stay sharp. Until the next one, we're out.